Action News, Delaware Valley's leading news program, with Gary Papa, meteorologist Cecily Tynan, and Jim Gardner.
Tomorrow, Congress will continue its investigation into a series of toy recalls issued this summer. Most of them involve Chinese-made products containing excessive amounts of lead. Action News consumer reporter Nydia Hahn joins us tonight with a closer look at the problem and what some people say we should be doing about it.
That's right, Jim. Companies behind those recent recalls have told Congress their Chinese suppliers assured them the products were virtually lead-free. But some toys sold by Mattel, the world's largest toy maker, have reportedly exceeded U.S. lead standards by a factor of nearly 200. Tonight we hear from a local parent who believes her daughter may have been poisoned by one of those tainted toys.
I actually kind of felt like a bad mother. I felt like I put her at risk for something.
Diana Downing feels guilty, even though all she did was buy this Elmo toy for her 3-year-old daughter, Kalia. You see, the toy's maker, Mattel, recalled this product over the summer because it may be tainted with lead paint. Diana now wonders if it made her daughter sick.
Her lead levels were 37. Then I became scared.
Kalia's lead levels were so high during a routine physical that state officials were alerted, and they were the ones to break the news to Diana.
Not just mad, scared, because again, I don't know the fate of my child.
And Diana says it seems likely Kalia's toy may be the culprit, since the State Department of Health tested her home and Kalia's daycare and found they were lead-free.
I don't feel protected at all because you have different recalls that are coming about, and then every time you turn around, there are more and more things. So do we know if anything is safe that we're using?
Congress will tackle that question tomorrow. The House Committee on Energy and Commerce will open 2 days of hearings on the recent string of recalls.
We need mandatory third-party testing of all the toys, and we need random spot checking. If Mattel knows there's a risk that their toys can be randomly tested, they're going to think twice about what toys they put on the shelves.
Jeff Colino has filed a class action lawsuit against Mattel, trying to get the toy maker to pay for lead testing for all children who've been exposed to the company's recalled products. But Colino also says toy manufacturers need a push from the government to notify parents more quickly when it learns a product may be dangerous.
We need stiffer penalties. Mattel has been fined in the past for not reporting dangerous toys in a timely fashion.
The Consumer Product Safety Commission requires companies to report dangerous products within 24 hours. The maximum penalty for failing to meet the requirement is $2 million.
Mattel does $5 billion in revenue per year. $2 million is not a deterrent. We need a stiff penalty, and you know what? How about some criminal sanctions?
Meantime, Kalia's family is now waiting for the results of her latest round of blood tests. And Kalia's mom hopes other families will learn from her daughter's story.
I just want all parents to have their kids tested, whether you had toys or not.
We did ask Mattel for comment today, but never received a response. The company's chief executive is expected to testify during this week's hearings on Capitol Hill, so I guess we'll hear what he has to say then. The company did say earlier this month that it had started its own comprehensive safety check of paint used on its toys. Meantime, parents need to continue to check for recalls frequently and regularly. And of course, they can find the latest recalls on 6abc.com.
This has reached the highest levels. President Bush has talked about this with Chinese President Jintao. We don't know what the response was, but clearly the federal government is very much interested.
Absolutely. There is a special task force set up, and of course, the hearings continue.
Thank you, Nydia.